So hello student, we have already discussed up to exercise 1.3. So today we are going to discuss from the exercise 1.4, and your first topic is your page number 15 of your NCERT class book. See the page number 15. Your topic is your representing real number on the number line. So let me write down the topic: representing your real numbers on number line. Okay, representing real numbers on number line. This is a topic. This is your topic. Okay, now see, we have already discussed the what is number line. Yes or no? We have already discussed what is number line. Then what is your what comes on the left hand side, on the right hand side. Yes or no? These things we have already discussed these things. So today we are going to discuss how we can plot real number on a number line. Suppose you are, see the page number 15. Suppose you are asked to plot 2.65. Suppose you are asked to plot 2.65. Okay. Suppose you are asked to plot 2.65 on the number line. So how can you plot? Okay. First things 2.65. So the whenever you are asked to plot these things, the first thing that should come to your mind that 2.65 lie between two number. Yes or no? 2 and 3. 2.365 lie between two number. That is your 2 and 3. Yes or no? That is your 2 and 3. So first, let me draw one number, your number line. Okay, let me draw one number line. Suppose one minute. So this is a number line. Okay, and let me divide it into equal parts. Suppose this is your equal parts. 1, 2, 3. Yes or no? This one equal parts. This is the middle. Suppose. Okay. Okay. So this is your number line. So suppose this is your 0, this will be your 1, this will be your 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes or no? And here it will be -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. These things you know. Now see, we are asked to plot 2.65. That means first you know that 2.65 lie between 2 and 3. Yes or no? 2.65 lie between 2 and 3. So that means you have to plot 2.65 between this number 2 and 3. These things should come to your mind. So again you have to draw one line. Then you have to divide this distance between 2 and 3 into 10 equal parts. Okay. So let me draw one line again. So this is your line. Okay, and this suppose, let me erase it. Okay, and suppose this is your 2, this is your 2, and this is your suppose 3. Okay, this is your 2, this is your 3. Give the arrow mark here. Now divide this one into 10 equal parts. Suppose this one your 1 part, second part, third part, fourth part, fifth part, sixth part, seventh part, eighth part, 9 part, 10 part. So total how many parts? 10 part, 1 part, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then write down here 2.1. Then you can write 2.2, then you can write 2.3, then you can write 2.4, then it will be 2.5, it will be 2.6, it will be 2.7, it will be 2.8, it will be 2.9 and 3. Why I am writing in a zigzag style? Why? Because if you write in a same line, then it will be one hazy one. Yes or no? That's why I have written this in a zigzag style so that it looks clean. Okay. Now see 2.65. This is 2.4. Okay. This is 2.4. Now see 2.65. 2.65 means what? This is 2.4. This is 2.4. Now see 2.65. It will lie between 2.6 and 2.7. Yes or no? That means it will lie between 2.6 and 2.7. So this is the first step. First, you have to first know that the given number will lie between what two numbers. You don't need to write this one. This is for understanding. This is your first step. Your first step will be first you have to know 2.65 will lie between which two number. It lies between 2 and 3. That's why I have drawn 2 and 3. Then again you have to divide 2 and 3 into 10 equal parts like this. 2.1, 2.2 with your scale. 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, 2.8, 2.9, 3. Then again you have to see 2.65. 2.65 will lie between which two numbers? It will lie between 2.6 and 2.7. Yes or no? Because 2.65 is greater than 2.6 but less than 2.7. So again you have to divide this 2.6 and 2.7, this distance, into 10 equal parts. Okay. So you have to draw like this. Okay. So again you have to draw 2.6 and 2.7 into 10 equal parts. Okay. Let me draw clearly. So suppose this 2.65 will lie between 2.6 and 2.7. So you have to give an arrow like this. Okay. So again you have to draw one line. Yes. Okay. So let me draw. Straight line here. Again you have to divide it into 10 equal parts. Okay. Again you have to suppose this is your 2.6. So this will be your 2.6. And suppose this is your, and don't forget to give the arrow mark here. Okay. So 2.6 and 2.7. Again you have to divide this 2.6 and 2.7 into 10 equal parts. Suppose this is your first part, second part, third part, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 equal part, 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, 4 part, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So again you have to write down. Now it will be 2.61. Now see, it will come. Now the second digit will come. Yes or no? That means the second after decimal, the second digit will come. So it will be 2.61. So there is 2.6. So write down here. Now I am writing it red. So this will be your 2.61. Then it will be your 2.62. Then it will be your 2.63. Then it will be your 2.64. Then it will be your 2.65. Then it will be your 2.66. Then it will be your 2.67. Then it will be your 2.68. Then it will be your 2.69. Okay. Now see this one. Now this point 2.65 is the required point we have to plot in the number line. So we have got 2.65, yes or no? So this will be your second step, yes. So in this way, we can plot number on the number line. The step is this one. This is the step 1, this is the step 2. But the things you have to remember that first, the given number, it will lie between which two numbers? 2.65 lie between 2 and 3. So first you have to divide between two, the distance between, that means the number line. In the number line, that means you have to draw one straight line and give 2 and at 2 and 3. Then again you have to divide into 10 equal parts. Then again see whether the required number come out or not. Now see, here it will come after decimal, only one digit is there, but we need 2 digits. That means again we have to divide the, yes or no, we have to divide between two numbers. Between two numbers where the required number lie. Now see 2.6 lie between 2.6 and 2.7. That's why give two arrow mark like this, and again you have to draw one straight line, then give a arrow mark, and at the 2 and write down 2.6 and 2.7. Again you have to divide it into 10 equal parts with the help of your what? With the help of your scale. Then again you have to write down like this: 2.61, 2.62, 2.60, 2.64, 2.65. 2.66, 2.67, 2.68, 2.67, 2.7. Now see, we have found 2.65. So 2.65 is the required number we are going to plot on the number line. Yes or no? Yes or no? So this is the required number. So this method is called what? This method is called your successive magnification. So you can write down like this, give a arrow mark or give a circle. You can give a circle here. Suppose like this. So you can give a circle here. Suppose let me draw one circle here. Suppose with blue. So this will be you can give a circle here. So but you have to do this thing with the help of scale and pencil. Okay. So this is the method, and this method is known as what? Successive magnification method. Successive magnification method. This method is known as your successive magnification method. Okay, this method is known as successive magnification method. So all of you now see the page number 18 and see the question number 1. Same process. Now here see the question number. All of you see the question number 1. Same process. Now all of you see the page number 18, exercise 1.4. Read the question number 1. All of you read the question number 1. So what is the question? Says visualize 3.765. Okay, visualize 3.765 on the number line using successive magnification. Now see here the decimal is up to what? This that means after decimal, how many digits are there? 3 digits are there. But in the previous question, after decimal, 2 digits are there, yes or no? But here, after decimal, 3 digits are there. So we have to, here the steps will be more compared to the first one. Okay, so how can you plot? Okay, let me plot one. Suppose first let me draw one your number line. Okay, first let me draw one number line. Was one number line. So okay, let me draw one also again, because we have to plot one. Let me draw one again. Let me draw one again. So I am drawing the number first. Okay, number line first. Mm. Okay. So we have to plot what 3.765 or 3.765. So let me write down 3.765. Suppose 3, we have to plot this one 3.765. So first give arrow mark here. Give arrow mark here. We have to give arrow mark here. And you have to give you have to write down some step also. First let me draw the number let me plot the number on the number line, then I'm going to detect the statement. That means I'm going to detect the that means you have to write down by how the step you are using for plotting the number. Okay, so now see, first 3.765, though what should come first in your mind? The first thing that should come in your mind, that 3.765 lie between which two number? 3.765. So it will lie between 3 and 4. Yes or no? So first you have to divide 3 and 4 into what? Into, or you can do one thing. First you can just write down one. You can do one thing. First you can just write down like this. Suppose your first you have to write down. You can write down number line also, or suppose like this. Suppose this is your 0. Okay, first let me write down this one. So 0, then 1, so then 2, so one step will be more, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, then suppose 10. Suppose it will end here. Okay, it will end here. No, it will end here. Now see, first all of you, this is the first step. Okay, so all of you write down this one like this. You have to plot 0 to 10. Now see, now 3.765. This will lie between 3 and 10. Yes. So just give a arrow mark like this. Arrow like this. Suppose like this. Give a arrow mark like this. Okay. And 4, you have to write down like this. You write down like this. So it is like this. Yes or no? Let me one straight line. Let me draw one straight line here. Okay. So now see. Now it will lie between 3 and 4. So write down 3 and 4 here. 3 and 4. Now divide 3 and 4 into 10 equal parts. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 equal parts. Suppose this is 10 equal part. So to write down like this, it will be your, suppose it will be your 3.1, then 3.2, then it will be your 3.3, then it will be your 3.4, then it will be 3.5, it will be 3.6, it will be 3.7, it will be 3.8, it will be your 3.9, and it is your 4. Now again you have to see 3.765. So now 3.765, it will lie between what? 3.7 and 3.8, yes or no? Why? Because 3.765 is more than 3.7 but less than 3.8. So it will again lie between 3.7 and 3.8. So again, you have to divide the distance between 3.7 and 3.8 into 10 equal parts. Okay, so let me draw to straight line here. Yes, it will lie between 3.7 and 3.8. Let me draw to straight line here. Oh, let me change the color. Let me change the color. It will be 3.7 and 3.8. Yes or no? Okay. Now we have to divide. Yes, we have to divide these things into 10 equal parts. Suppose, let me take the gap little bit more. Suppose this will be your 3.7. So this will be your 3.7, and this will be your 3.8. So suppose this is your 3. Now say 3.7. Next, the next digit will come. Second is 3.71. Yes or no? 3.71. Next will be 3.7. Okay, let me draw here. Next will be your 3.72. Then next will be your 3.73. Next will be your 3.74. Next will be your 3.75. Next will be your 3.76. Next will be your 3.77. Next will be your 3.78. Yes or no? 3.78. Next will be your 3.79, and next will be your 3.8. Now again see, this is 3.78. Okay, this is 3.77. Now again see, 3.765 will lie between 3.76 and 3.77. Yes or no? Because 3.765 is more than 3.765 is more than 3.76 but less than 3.77. So it will lie between 3.76 and 3.77. So again, you have to divide the distance between 3.76 and 3.77 into 10 equal parts. Okay. So again, I have to divide these things. Yes or no? So let me draw to straight line again. 3.76. 1 minute. Let me change the color. So it will be 3.76 and it will be 3.77. Okay. The gap should be more. Okay. In your copy, that gap between your number line should be more so that it looks clean. Okay. Now let me divide. Again, you have to write in the end. It will be 3.1 minute. It will be your 3. Your how much? 76. It will be 3.76, and it will be 3.77. Again, you have to divide this thing into 10 equal parts. So how? First part will be how much? 3.761. Second part will be your 3.762. Third part will be your 3.763. Fourth part will be your 3.764. Fifth part will be your 3.765. Yes or no? Then sixth part will be 3.766. Then it will be 3.777. There will be 3.778. That will be 3.779. So our required number is this one, 3.765. Yes, this number is the required number. 3.765 is our required number. Yes or no? 3.765. So this is our required number. So you can, this is the required number. So you can give a circle here. You can give a circle here. Okay, with a pencil. So this is the required number. Now this is your drawing. Now you have to write down some step. So what is the step 1? So what will be the step 1? step 1. So what means step 1? Step 1 will be what? The given number, write down, you have to write down like this. The given number what? Lies between what? 3 and 4. This is the first step. Second step. Now see, the name is, what is the name of this process? Successive magnification. That means we are going to divide, we are magnified it, yes or no? Magnify means what? We are going to divide the distance between 3.4, yes or no? In a large scale. That means we are going to, we have magnified it. That's why it is known as successive magnification. So second step will be magnify the, second step will be your what? Second step will be your, write down, magnify the interval between 3 and 4. Magnify the interval between 3 and 4 and divide it into 10 equal parts. Okay. Now, the number third step or number 3 step, it will be again the given number. Now see, the given number is 3.765. So write down the given number lie between what? This one. The given number lie between 3.7 and 3.8. Yes or no? So again you have to write down the given number lies between 3.7 and 3.9. Again you have to write down your number 4, that magnify the interval between 3.7 and 3.8 into 10 equal parts. Then again you have to write down number 5 step, the given number lie between what? This one, 3.76 and 3.77. Again you have to write down that magnify the interval between 3.76 and 3.77 into 10 equal parts. Yes or no? Like this you can proceed. I think all of you can write the step. So all of you do this as a homework. Draw it with your by own. Draw it by own with your pencil and scale, and then write down the step. Okay, in your homework copy, and show me your homework in your WhatsApp group and give me the snap of your homework, and I'm going to check it. Okay, all of you. Now, what will be the last step? The last step will be 3.765 is the required number, and we have plotted this number. So last step will be 3.765 is the fifth division in this magnification. Yes or no? Fifth division in this magnification. Yes or no? Or we can write the 3.765 is the required number. Last step will be 3. We have plotted 3.765, and it is the required number. Just simply you can write in the last step. That means last step will be what? We have plotted 3.765 in the number line, and it is the required number. Okay, I think this thing you can do. Now see the next question. Now all of you see the next question. What is the next question? Visualize 4.26. Now see, now this thing will come. The 4.26 on the number line up to 4 decimal. Now see this question number 2. You have to visualize 4.26 bar. That things you know. 4.26 bar means what? That means this is a recurring number. That means it is a rational recurring number. That in the first class or second class I have discussed these things. 4.26 means what? 4.26, 26, 26, 26. Yes or no? Up to infinity. That means these two numbers will repeat again and again. That's why it is a repeating. Yes or no? Repeating, non-terminating. We don't know whether it will end. So it is a non-terminating. It will not terminate. That's why it is a non-terminating. So it will non-terminating, repeating or recurring digit. Yes or no? That's why it is a what? rational number. So now see 4.2626. It will be the meaning of this and this. The meaning of these things will be this one. Bar means what? The number below the bar will repeat again. It will form a pattern. It will form a pattern. Yes, no, it will follow a pattern. Now see, visualize see the question number 2 of your page number 18. Visualize 4.26 bar on the number line up to 4 decimal places. That means you have to plot up to 4 decimal places. That means 4 decimal place means what? 4 point after decimal. What is the 4 decimal number? 2626. So you have to plot this one. 4.2626. Okay, you have to plot this one 4.2626. So you have to write down like this. You write down like this. See this one. Suppose write down 4.26 will be equal to 4.26262626 like this. Then you have to write down 4.2626. Within bracket write down up to 4 decimal places. Have you answered what is 4 decimal places? That means after decimal 4 digits are there. That's a 4 decimal places. That means you have to plot this one 4.2626. Now you can do this one by your magnification, your what is known as successive magnification. That means now see 4.2626 will first it will lie between, suppose this is a number line, suppose this is your 4, this is your 5. So first it will lie between 4 and 5. So first you have to plot like this from 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, then 10. This is the first step. Okay, this will be your first step. So it will be your first step. So next step will be it will lie between 4 and 5. So you have to draw like this. Yes or no? I am doing roughly here. So you have to draw like this. Then again you have to divide 4 and 5. Yes or no? You have to divide 4 and 5. So again 4 and 5 you have to divide into 10 equal parts. 4 and 5. That means now it will be 4.51, then 4.52, then 4.53, then again 4.54, then again 4.55, then again 4.56, then again 4.57, then again 4.58, like this. Yes or no? Suppose, let me erase it. Then it will be 4.59, then it will be 5. Yes, so it will be like this. Okay, then again see 4.2626. 4.2626. It will lie between 1 minute. There is a mistake here. It will be not. It will be 4.1. Okay. There is a mistake here. What is the mistake here? It will be a mistake. If you divide 4. It will be like this. No, not 4.55, 4.57, 4. It will be like this. 4.1. It will be. Yes or no? It will be 4.1. Then 4.2. Yes. Then 4.3. Now see, if you divide 4 and 5, it will be 4.4, then it will be 4.1. Yes or no? It will be 4.1. Then it will be 4.2, then 4.3, then 4.4, then 4.5, then 4.6, then 4.7, then 4.8, then 4.9. Again see, 4.26. It will lie between which two number? It will lie between 4.2 and 4.3. Yes or no? So again, you have to draw one line. It will be 4. The first here it will be what? It will be your 4.2, and here it will be your like this. It will be your 4.3. Yes or no? 4.2 and 4.3. It will be your 4.2 and 4.3. Again, you have to divide this into 10 equal parts. That means 4.21, then 4.22, then 4.23, then 4.24, then 4.25, then 4.26, then 4.27, then 4.28, then 4.29. Yes or no? Now again see 4.26. Now see the second digit 4.2626. 4.2626. So it will lie between what? 4.2626. So it will lie between which two number? It will lie, now see, it will lie between 4.2626. So it will lie between which two number? It will lie between your 4.26 and 4.27. Yes, yes or no? See this one. 4.2626. So it will lie between, now see, 4.2626 is greater than 4.26 but less than 4.27. So again it will lie between 4.26 and 4.27. So again you have to divide the distance between 4.26 and 4.27 into 10 equal part. Then it will get, you will get 4.261, 4.262, 4.263. Again, yes or no? So it will, then you will get like this now. Suppose again you have to divide 4.26 and 4.27 into 10 equal parts. So it will be like this. Okay, let me straight line. So it will be like this here. Suppose it will be your 4.26. It's a 10 part. Yes or no? One part, two part, three part, four part, fifth part, then six part, then seven, then eight, then nine, then 10. Okay. Suppose here it will be end. Suppose here it will end here. Suppose here it will end here. Suppose this is your 4.26. So it will be 4.261. Then it will be 4.262. Then 4.263. Then 4.264. Then 4.265. Then 4.266. Then 4.267. 4.268. 4.269. Then it will be 4.27. Yes or no? So it will, we have divided 4.26 and 4.27 into 10 equal parts. 1 part, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then again see, we are going to plot 4.2626. Yes or no? 4.2626. Now see, again 4.2626 will lie between, this number is 4.266. Okay, this number is 4.266. This number is your 4.266. Again you have to see 4.2626. 26, then see the next digit 26. That means it is greater than 4.266 but less than 4.267. Yes or no? So again you have to divide 4.266 and 4.267 into what? 1 minute. 1 minute. 4.26. Now see, not here. It will lie written here. Now see, 4.26. Next, if you see the next digit, it will be 4.262. Here 4.262. So it will lie between 4.262 and 4.263. Yes or no? Now see, 4.2626. It will lie between 4.262 and 4.263. Yes or no? 4.2626 is more than 4.262 but less than 4.263. Yes or no? So that's why you have to divide now 4.262 and 4.263 into 10 equal part. Okay, so let me draw one line again. So this part. Okay, 1, 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, then 10. Okay, so this will be end. This is the end here, and this is the end here. So to divide 4.262 and 4.263 into 10 equal parts. So it will be firstly 4.262, it will be 4.263, it will be 4.264, it will be 4.265, it will be 1 minute, it will be 4.26, not 3, it will be 4.261. Yes or no? It will be 4.261. 1 minute. Now see, if you divide 4.262 and 4.263 into 10 equal parts, that will be 4.261. Yes or no? Let me draw it, suppose yellow. It will be 4.261, then it will be 4.262, it will be 4.263, it will be 4.264, it will be 4.265, it will be 4.266, it will be 4.261. Yes or no? Yes. It will be 4.262, then it will be 4.261. Yes, it will be 4.2621. 4.2621. Then now see, if you divide 4.262 and 4.26 in 10 equal part, then the first part will be 4.2, okay, 4.2621. Yes or no? Now see, 3 digits are already there are 3 digits. 4.262. It is 4.262. So next will be 4.2621. Next will be 4.2622. Next will be your 4.2623. Yes or no? Next will be your 4.2624. Next will be your 4.2625. Next will be your 4.2626. Next will be your 4.2627. Next will be your 4.2628. Next will be 4.2629, and this will be 4.263. So our required number is this one. Yes, 4.2626 is the required number. So like this, you can plot the number on the number line. Yes or no? So many of you may make a mistake here. Now see, when you divide, listen carefully. Suppose you are asked to divide 4.262. The distance between 4.262 and 4.263 into 10 equal parts. Then what will be the part? The part will be, now see, it will remain same. The next digit will come after the 3 decimal. Yes or no? So first part will be your 4. When you divide with the distance between these two parts, the first part will be your 4.2621. Many of you may make the mistake here, so listen carefully and do it carefully. Okay. Now see, 4.262 will be remain. Now see, if you are asked to divide the distance between 3 and 4 into 10 equal parts, what will do? You have to return. You will write like this: 3.1, 3.2, 3.3. Yes or no? That means this part will remain same. Suppose you are asked to divide the distance between 3.1 and 3.2 into 10 equal parts. So what will you write? You will write 3.11. Then next part will be 3.12. next part will be 3.13, next part will be 3.14. That means this part will remain same. Yes or no? In the same way here, this part will remain same. So it will be 4.2621. Next part will be your 4.2622 like this. That's why it will be 4.262. You are asked to divide distance between 4.262 and 4.263 into 10 equal parts. So first part will be your 4.2621. This part will remain same. Then 4.2622. Then 4.2623. Yes or no? Then 4.2624. Then 4.2625. Then 4.2626. Then 4.2627. Then 4.2628. Then 4.2629. And then the last will be 4.263. We have divided the distance between these two into 10 equal parts. Record number is this one, 4.2626. Yes or no? Again, you can write the step here. That means first you write down 4.2626 will lie between 4 and 5. Then you write like this: magnify the interval between 4 and 5 into 10 equal part. Yes or no? Magnify the interval 4 and 5. Yes or no? Into 10 equal parts. Then again you write down that that means the previous page 4. The number will lie between 4.2 and 4.3. Yes, 4.2 and 4.3. Then again it will lie between 4.26 and 4.27. Then again you have to write down that it will lie between 4.262 and 4.260 like this. You can write the step. The step will be same as the previous one. Okay, clear? So today we will end our class here. So then next day we are going to discuss our second that means our next topic. Okay, so thank you, and do the homework. That means the step of this one and this one, and give me the step of homework in our WhatsApp group. Okay, thank you.